I don't think you're ready for this jelly.
I think this is good.
You
Yeah,
good?
it's good. Yeah.
All right.
Like, I could fuss with it forever. But...
I know, but it's just for us. Oh. Would you like me to scoot over? All right. Hello.
Hello. Good morning. Or whatever time it is for you.
Good morning. Good morning.
Boy, all the songs.
Hello. Talking to yours really quick.
Okay, I'm good.
Talking to yours, just say your name.
Hi, my name is Haley.
Okay, good job. Just wanted to make sure it was doing its thing. Good?
Good.
All right. All right.
It's Monday.
It's Monday, and it's springtime.
Is it?
Yeah.
Spring has sprung?
Spring has sprung. I don't know about you, but can you I feel like there's been like an energy shift like once like spring arrived. I don't know about you because you were on vacation, but like for me, it like I felt such like a shift.
Really?
Yeah.
Like a certain day specifically?
Yeah, like I feel like this past weekend it was just like I was out at brunch and the birds were chirping and the flowers were blooming like because we had a whole bunch of rain here, and I just feel like it's like, oh wow, like I really feel like it's like spring and there's like, you know, life is starting to happen again and things are opening up, and I just feel like people are excited again.
Yeah. I think the main thing is that things are open. Like you're saying, you're at brunch, you're doing more normal pre-COVID-y kind of things, and that is exciting.
It is exciting. So yay, here in California we're starting to slowly open up, so that was nice. But yeah, just not even just like the going out, there's just like an energy shift, like people's moods are lighter, like people are happier. Like I went to the mall and like people were like happy and talking to me, and I was like, oh wow,
that's
like
nice.
It was nice.
Yeah.
It's nice to have some human interaction. I mean, I feel like it started when we went to record with Renee and like we went out to lunch and it was just like, oh yay, like people, and this is fun.
Yeah, I know, I love it. Like all the little baby animals, like we had a little hummingbird at our house.
Yeah.
And it had eggs.
So
and
cute.
Like, oh, it's very springy.
So springy.
All the bunnies are bouncing.
All the bunnies are bouncing.
They are.
The buns are bouncing.
With their little cottontails.
So cute.
I
Yeah,
know.
It's funny, Brandon. I went on a walk yesterday and it was actually sad. Like there was like a little baby bird egg that had like fallen out of the tree, and it's like, no, but it's like, oh, it's definitely spring. So anyhow, I'm curious to know if you guys have felt the shift, but I've definitely felt that like the COVID is like lifting and people are getting vaccinated and spring is here. It's nice.
We're ready for it.
We are so ready for it. We were planning some, and well, that's the other thing. I mean, let's talk about it for a second.
Okay.
You know, we're planning on like, you know, starting to interview more people like in person.
Whoa.
I know, whoa. We are planning to go to the big Las Vegas show in June.
So excited already.
I'm so excited. So I was like looking it up because I saw a few people post. And of course I had to email Haley and I was like, Haley, like, what do you think? And Haley was like, immediately was like, yes. Because I wasn't sure if you were going to say yes or no.
Oh, for sure.
So we are planning to go to the show in Las Vegas. It's June 20th and 21st this year. So it's only a Sunday and Monday, which I'm actually happy about because we're going to have a booth there. And I know.
Come see the clothes skincare booth.
Yes. So we'll have more details for you soon, but we are going to be there. We're going to be selling all of our merch. We're going to be selling a lot of towels. We're going to be hanging out. It's going to be fun.
I know. I can't wait. I love this kind of stuff.
Yeah. Well, you've never actually been to any of the skincare shows.
No. Before I was working for Casey, I did shows with my previous employer. But it wasn't skincare, so it wasn't like glamorous.
It was like techie stuff,
right? Yeah, it was tech.
Yeah.
Which is like, I didn't even know what I was doing.
You were like the only girl there.
I was like the only girl, and it is just a total, like, probably a 180 from what it'll be. This will be all women.
Mostly
women. And obviously not technical.
Yeah. No, not technical at all. Just skincare technical.
That sounds amazing.
Right? It is.
It's like skincare junkie heaven.
It really is.
I can't wait.
Yeah, I remember the first time that I went and I was like, why did I wait so long to go? And so like, be prepared to like be overwhelmed, but like in the best way possible, and be prepared to spend your money. I feel like when it gets closer to the show, I want to do an episode on like to prep you guys, like the best way to maximize your time and money at a skincare trade show.
I think that's genius. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So stay tuned on information on that. We are very, very excited. This will be our first time having a booth, which is like,
so fun though.
So fun. So come say hi to Haley and I. I'll be bouncing around probably. Haley might be bouncing around.
Yeah, I'll hold down the fort, whatever we need to do.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk about for a second what I posted the other day, which is estheticians are like crystals.
Oh my gosh, it was so cute. It just came to you. You just had a moment.
It literally,
and you're like, I need to do this.
And that's how it normally is, I feel like if I try and force like a cool post or something, like it doesn't work. But if you just, like this just came to me because it's like I saw a client yesterday and like it just always feels so good to like see my regulars and, it's just like, as an esthetician when like you just like your client needs a little extra like love, right? And I feel like I get so much satisfaction of like out of doing that, like giving them that love, giving them that like moment of like just relaxation.
Yeah, it's funny because whenever you're giving facials, I'm in the office, which is right next door. So I can kind of tell where you're at in the facial, which is so creepy because I'm not like listening, but I can obviously hear if you guys are chatting or whatever. And then it'll be like silence. I was like, oh, the massage. I'm like, you go, girl. You relax in there.
Right? Yeah, you just know. It's like we're like chatting away and then all of a sudden it's like silence.
Yeah.
And, I'm doing
and then
the
you start
massage.
again.
Yeah, so I wrote, estheticians are like crystals. We feel recharged after serving our clients.
Which is beautiful. I love that.
It is. And, we talk about this so much, but I just think it's so important to, like, remember that you got in this industry to serve people. And, I posted again today. I'm like, it is a privilege to be able to work on people and literally touch people with our hands. I think the more that you look at it as a privilege that like someone's letting you into their very personal space and trusting you with their skin, they're trusting you with like your energy. I think the more that you think of it as a privilege, I think the better you're going to do in your career because, I posted that and of course that there was, most people agreed with me, but then there's always those few that's like, oh, except for like the energy sucking clients. And I was like, well, honey, that means they need to get rid of those energy sucking clients.
It's still your choice to treat those clients.
It is a choice. And I think it also depends on your energy, right? Whatever energy you're putting out in the world is like what you're going to get back.
Right.
I was actually just talking with, like, I can't remember. I was just recently on, I think it was on Tess's podcast. So I was just on Tess, she has a podcast called The Treatment Room. And I think I said something like, basically when my energy changed, I started to get the clients that I always wanted when I had a better attitude.
Yeah.
And I just believe in that so deeply. So if you're having clients that are killing your soul, right? Sucking your soul, like you want to blow your brains out, like first off, you need to reevaluate the energy that you're putting out because I think for me personally, again, I'll be honest and vulnerable with you guys. I was putting out an energy of like kind of desperation. Like I didn't care who is in the chair. I just needed people in the chair to make money. Right? It's like,
the Groupon days, the living socials.
Yeah. And I am so grateful for that time and I am grateful for the money that I got and I learned so much about myself and people in the business and I was so young. But I started this podcast, or we started this podcast because I want to share with you all the mistakes that I made. So hopefully you don't make as many as me. And so if you're feeling sucked out of energy from your clients, reevaluate yourself, reevaluate, the type of people you're allowing into your space, right? Because your treatment room is sacred too, right?
Yes. Yeah. It's your space. You're letting them in. You wouldn't let someone you didn't like into your house.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
So why is that different for the treatment room?
Right. And I know it gets complicated when there's like money involved. They're like, oh, well, they're paying me $100. I'm like, but Could you get someone in there that's actually willing probably to pay you a little bit more and doesn't suck your energy?
Most likely.
Yeah. I mean, because think about it. Yesterday we went on a walk, and what was I telling you? That there was some people reaching out who wanted to get into my books, and of course in the back of my mind, you know, I'm charging $300-400 for a facial now. I'm like, oh, that would be nice. But then I was like, is it worth my energy if I'm not fully vibing with that person? No.
Not at this point in your career and where the business is, no.
But really, like, if you think about it, like, you should have that in the very beginning of your career as well. I get you need that, like, hustle mentality, like, getting anyone in the chair and practice, and, like, you need to just make the money. But also, I feel like the sooner that you start setting boundaries, the better you're going to be in the long run.
I agree. Yeah. I think that goes with so many things in life. I mean,
Yeah.
the treatment room, just the way you're dealing with your clients,
Yes.
inside and out of the room,
Yeah.
Texting, calling, whatever kind of stuff you're doing to connect with them when they're not with you, that's also other boundaries that you should focus on.
Yes. So that's my little tip for you. Create boundaries, respect yourself, respect your clients. And I just feel like it all feeds itself in a positive way. It just like comes full circle, right?
Yeah.
If you're putting out good energy and you're loving and taking care of your clients, they're going to give it back to you.
Absolutely.
You know, so I really don't think you should really ever feel drained. I mean, of course, what we do, it can be exhausting,
Right.
especially if you're doing, you know, 5 to 8 facials a day. Like, that has a lot of work. But you shouldn't feel drained. You should still feel, like, happy and fulfilled, even if you feel tired.
Yeah, tired and drained are not the same thing.
Right. Exactly.
So I think that's an important thing to look at as well.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of a long work day, like, I'm tired.
Right.
Right? Like, I'm, like, ready to go home and, like, eat some dinner and, like, relax. And then...
Every single time,
Every
guys.
time.
Oh, you want to just open it?
Let's just open it.
Hold on 1 second. It's like...
I know. Thank you. Haley.
Haley.
Okay, bye.
It's like...
I know.
What is that?
Who knows? It's fine.
Okay. Oops. Okay, literally every single time that Haley and I sit down to record, we even lock the door today. Someone will come to the door. And since... Is someone else coming? Or are you just
I
looking?
don't see anyone.
Okay.
No. Oh, gosh. No, I didn't see anyone. I was just looking, yeah. We're good.
And right now, since, like, the studio really isn't that big, we've been recording in the lobby just to give us, like, a vibe.
Yeah, it's cute out here.
Maybe we'll have to figure it out when we switch offices, which is going to be hopefully soon.
Yes, very soon.
Yay! Those are the things that make me happy, is, like, switching off. It's like when you're a kid and you rearrange your room.
It's so fun. It's so fun. And, like, I know Casey and I both bought houses last year.
Yeah.
And so we've been doing a lot of that at home, but it's so fun to do it at work, too.
It is. So we are switching offices. So right now, our office where Haley and I are working 90% of the time, the room isn't that big. And we have a bigger room that we were using as a warehouse to ship out a lot of products. But now that we have someone else shipping the products, we're going to take over the bigger room.
Yeah, we upgrade ourselves because we need the space.
Go us.
Woo hoo.
Yeah, so if you've placed an order and the orders are coming really fast,
It's because it's not me
it's
who's
because
doing
it's
it
not,
anymore.
not Haley anymore, which Haley's very happy about,
I
and
am.
we're happy about that we've been able to scale our business to the point where we have a warehouse now in Chicago that ships out most of our products.
Yeah.
Which is very cool.
Yeah, so thank you to you guys for making that possible.
I mean, seriously, thank you so much. And I do have to say thank you so much for each and every one of you who's gone to the website, who's clicked around, who's bought products, who's sent us positive and negative feedback, because you guys have really helped us. I mean, between Haley's email and our chat on the website and my DMs, like, you guys actually helped us fix a lot of problems.
So many bugs. So many bugs. So many things. And, like, there'll be more of that. We just know. That's just how it is.
Yeah.
So if you see something that's wrong or something's not working, please let us know so we can fix that for you.
Yes.
because surely someone else is running into the same problem as well.
Yes, so we really appreciate you telling us what's going on, and we appreciate you purchasing the products, which literally keeps us going on all fronts. It keeps this podcast going, it keeps Glow Skincare going, it keeps us going. So we appreciate it. We're very excited for new things to come.
Yes, many new things, and
as always,
good. It's been really good though.
So good, so good. So I'm so proud of the website. If you haven't checked it out, you should go check it out. It's glowskincarela.com. And I'm going to tell you a couple little things really quick.
Let's do it.
About the website. And if you're listening to this podcast, then you love Haley and I, and you love Skin in the City, and you really, really, really need to be a Skin in the City member.
True.
Okay? It's almost like non-negotiable.
It kind of is.
Like, if you're buying products on the website, become a member.
You're going to save so much money.
You're going to save so much money. So let me tell you how it works. So you become a Skin in the City member. It's a 5-day free trial. After that, it's $1.99 a month right now. That's going to go up in April. But right now it's $1.99 a month.
That's $1.99, not $199. Just so you know.
$1.99. That's less than a coffee. Okay, and not only is that going to give you the digital magazine quarterly, you also are going to be able to buy the print magazine quarterly at a discounted rate. You're also getting 10% off the entire Glow Skincare website always. That's including our wholesale pricing.
It's insane, actually.
It's really insane. And it also includes the towel subscription. So before we switched the website, the towel subscription was $19 a month. We lowered that to our OG pricing, which is $14.91 for 3 towels delivered to your door every single month.
Right.
And if you're a Skin in the City member, you automatically get an extra 10% off of that.
It's a good deal.
It's like so good. We've never done the towels this cheap, and we never will again. So make sure that if you're interested to get on it now, because we already have some really, really cool things in the works in the next couple months. Like, we're going to be adding like free gifts and free products with your monthly subscription.
Yeah, so now is the time to sign up. If you've been thinking about it, if you were signed up on our old website, you need to re-sign up.
Yeah, sorry.
Which I'm sorry about that, but again, it's actually going to benefit you because it's going to be even cheaper than it was before.
Yes.
So now's the time to do it.
Yeah, so it's cheaper than before, and you're going to be getting more, right? So we're going to be giving you free gifts with your subscription, free products. Also, you can pause, skip, and cancel at any time.
Yeah, no obligations.
No.
So just get the towels while you need them.
Yes. And again, sign up for the Skin in the City membership. So not only are you getting 10% off on the entire Glow Skincare website, always, including wholesale, you guys, which is also directly in the shop now. You will also be getting 50% off my first educational video.
Which is so exciting.
I know. I feel like there was so much happening. I barely even had time to talk about it.
Right.
So I created, it's called the 3-step cleanse and prep. I think this is really great for really any esthetician, but especially if you're a newer esthetician, because basically you're getting the visual of me cleansing and prepping the skin. You're getting audio, so I'm explaining what I'm doing, and Haley created this really beautiful, easy to read booklet so you can go through each step.
Yeah, so if you're a visual learner, we got you. Audio, we got you. If you want to read, we got you.
We got you, because Haley and I both are not good with learning.
So we actually need all 3 options. That's why we're giving you all 3 options.
Exactly. I'm just creating what I needed, 15 years ago, because I feel like so many of you reach out to me feeling like you're insecure about your cleansing or about your massage. So I'm just going to start rolling out these very simple but straight to the point videos.
Yeah.
It's not this long drawn out video, because I don't know about you, but I have 0 attention span. So it's the video is 6 minutes, and I don't fuck around. We just get straight to the point. That's just how I am. I'm a straight shooter. You guys know that, or if you don't, you do now.
You're figuring it out.
Yeah, you're figuring it out. So I'm really excited for the 3-step cleanse and prep. And if you are a Skin in the City member, it's 50% off.
Right, which, I mean, it's
already inexpensive to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
It's only $99, but if you're a Skin in the City member, you're getting it for $49.50, and like, thank me later.
Yeah, and that more than pays for your membership for the entire 4 next years or something like that.
Yeah, yes.
3 years.
So this is why you need to be a member, and we're gonna be rolling out so many other like perks for Skin in the City members, you know, just for you guys, because we love you. You're our people.
Yeah.
And we still have this podcast, so, and that's free all day long.
Yay.
Yay! Because it's like, I get so many questions, like, where do I find education? I'm like, I have a free podcast and a free website and a free blog and free Instagram where I'm posting so much stuff. Just like, be nosy, stalk away.
Yeah, please stalk us.
Stalk us. That's what it's here for. I think the next video that we're gonna do is going to be a massage video.
Yes.
Because I feel like that's so requested, and it's something that I'm super passionate about. So stay on the lookout for that. I will be posting about that hopefully soon. I just need some faces and some time.
Yeah, so if you can find faces or time, let us know where to get that, because we don't know.
Okay, there's a couple things that I wanted to talk about today. I wanted to, since we were talking about the 3-step cleanse and prep, I wanted to talk about cleansing in the treatment room, because I think it's really important.
Yeah.
And then we wanted to talk about one other thing.
Goals. Yeah.
So
do you want to talk about cleansing first?
Yeah, let's talk about cleansing,
Yeah.
because that's skincare, and then we'll talk about goals. But goals are goals.
I love goals, so I'll take over later.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so since we're talking about the 3-step cleanse and prep, I thought there's no better time than to talk about cleansing.
Mm-hmm.
This is Cleansing 101, y'all.
Everyone needs this.
I mean, honestly. Okay, so I have gotten many facials over my lifetime, and one thing that I always will notice, or I've noticed a lot, is estheticians, for whatever reason, aren't taking enough time to cleanse the skin. I feel like lots of times this is kind of looked over, it's brushed over because they want to get on to the peels and the microdermabrasion and the masks and all the things, right? All the fun stuff, right?
Yeah.
But if you're not doing a proper cleanse, you're basically putting everything else in the garbage, okay? Like, if there's dirt, oil, makeup, buildup, residue on the skin, and you're not thoroughly cleansing that, then you're just moving dirt and makeup all over the face. And then when you get to the microdermabrasion, you're just chipping away at the makeup or the oil or the dirt rather than chipping away at their skin.
Yeah, so it's a waste of time.
It's a waste of time.
Yeah.
And again, there was so many times where I got facials and I was very disappointed on how they were cleansing my face. So, you know, like I said, go by the video, but I'm going to kind of break down a little bit like how you should do a proper cleanse.
Okay.
You know, I feel like so many estheticians are talking about, you know, making sure that you're double cleansing at home, which, like, yes, you should be double cleansing at home, but you also need to be double cleansing in that treatment room. Like, you have to.
Yeah.
You know, that is like your baseline. And I think instead of like brushing over and go, whatever, it's boring. Like, again, take that time to like give them a massage while you're cleansing and really like set the tone for your facial.
I'm just laughing at what I'm thinking about. It's like facial foreplay.
Yes, it's facial foreplay, right? They lay down and you're like, ooh, this is what I can do for you.
Yeah, it is though. If you think about it, you're prepping, right?
I'm prepping.
The prep. So
yeah.
You're prepping the skin and the client.
Right. So if you know foreplay is important, then
now you know.
Now you really know facial foreplay.
Yeah.
That's probably the title.
Yeah. Of this podcast or just of everything?
Of both.
We'll use it for plenty of things.
Haley always coming up with those names. So make sure you're doing a proper double cleanse. That means you're cleansing with one cleanser, you're massaging, you're manipulating, you're fully removing that product.
Yeah.
Okay? And then you're doing it again. Because that's another thing. It's like, I'm still like, I don't want to be sudsed up still while you've moved on to like the next thing. That's getting in the way. That's creating a barrier for your enzyme, for your mask, for your hydrodermabrasion. You know? We want a clean slate so you can get right to the point, right?
Yeah.
You can get straight to the skin.
Yeah.
So I just think it's so, so important. And, it doesn't really take that much time.
No, like a few minutes.
A few minutes. I would say anywhere from like 7 to 10 minutes for the first like 2 cleanses. Maybe you're going into your exfoliation. And that's how I start every single facial.
Yeah.
Steam on, double cleanse, but again, remember you're removing completely that first cleanse before you're moving on to the second cleanse.
Yeah, don't be layering.
No layering. I mean, unless like that's in the protocol, right? But usually
probably not with an oil and then
no. You're just going from first cleanse to second cleanse. Again, I know this sounds so simple, but I just feel like it's overlooked so many times, and then I'm sure you're going to be like, well, Casey, like what cleanser should I use and what are you like removing with? I'll give you a couple of the things that I do, but again, it's going to depend on the client's skin, the facial that you're offering, the results that you're looking for. But for me, it's like I always like to do an oil cleanse to start, especially if they have makeup on. Sometimes I'll even like remove the makeup, then do an oil cleanse, and then move on to my second cleanse, right? So you could like soak 2x2s to put over the eyes, to remove like mascara. There's so many things. So then you're going to move on to your second cleanse, which I typically like an exfoliating cleanser as my second cleanse. But again, that's going to depend on your client's skin. If they have rosacea, if they're pregnant, if they're inflamed, you might want to use a more gentle cleanser for your second cleanse, right?
Okay, yeah.
So, I think lots of times in school that's like, you do a gentle cleanse and then you do an exfoliating cleanse, and it's just like it doesn't always work like that. So I think that's the cool thing about being an esthetician is you can really customize for every single client every single time that they come in.
Yeah, that's great.
So...
Easy?
Easy?
I mean, should I say that? I don't know.
Yeah, Haley thinks
simple. Let's say simple.
Haley thinks it's simple. I think it's simple. And like, again, have fun with it. Like for me, I'm like, ooh, which 2 cleansers do I get to use, right? It's like, what do I get to pull out of my magical skincare box and use on my clients, right?
It's fun, yeah.
It is fun. Like I just got some new products, like a new cleansing balm from Elemis that I'm obsessed with. And like I brought some of it here today because I have Mom, the Kim turn, coming in for her facial. And then I have another client. I'm like, I'm going to use the new cleansers. So, again, put joy into cleansing someone's face and they're going to notice it and you're going to give a better cleanse.
I love that.
Yeah.
Cleanse with love.
Cleanse with love.
Yeah.
Ding!
Yay! And their skin will be sparkly after that.
Exactly. Okay, so I'm done with my cleansing rant.
Okay.
If you have more questions, comments, comment on our latest. I think that's the new thing. You're going to comment on our latest post. What you want to hear. If you have questions, that's always a place where we can like refer back to.
Yeah.
So just comment on our latest post.
Perfect. That way it's all in one place and we know where to look.
Exactly.
Okay. Cool. Moving on to goals.
This is Haley's excited. This is her favorite subject.
I have so many favorite subjects.
I know. Goals are a good one.
They are. I mean, okay, so Casey and I, we like to make goals.
Yeah.
For ourselves,
yeah.
for the business, and then like team goals, like what we want to achieve together as well.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of ways to do this. I think the easiest way to start is simple goals. So that's something that you're trying to achieve in the short term. I'm not looking at a 5-year plan. Like, don't even go there with me. Like, do not ask me what my 5-year plan is ever.
I don't know what I'm doing next month, okay? Because I'm going to be inspired between now and then.
Yeah, so don't worry about that. I'm talking about, like, make a goal, like a baby goal.
Baby goals.
Baby goals to start with.
Yes.
So, an example would be, okay, today, I would like to see this many clients. And that doesn't mean, like, you actually have to do it that day. You mean this is your daily goal for within the next week or the next month. So you're trying to see 5 clients a day.
Yeah.
That's your daily goal.
Right. And
then you give yourself maybe not like a deadline, but like when do you want to achieve that by?
For sure.
But you need to be practical.
Yes.
Don't, it's your first day at work and you're like, I'm going to have 5 clients a day by next week. Like, maybe not. Like, you might need to have a little time.
For sure. I mean, when I first started when I went solo, this is what I did. I worked backwards, right? Because I was like, okay, how much is my rent at the spa? How much is my rent at home? Like, what are my bills? And how many facials do I need to pay all of that?
Yes.
Without starving.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
So for me, that's how I created a goal. And let's say it's like, okay, I needed $2,000 a week.
Okay.
You know, I think it was way less than that. It was like, $1,000 a week, right?
Okay.
And let's say your facials are $100 a facial, right? So you need 10 facials a week.
Right, just to break even.
Just to break even. So, and I want to work 4 days a week with 10 facials. So, I mean, those are like manageable goals, right?
Yeah.
So Haley, what would you recommend? Like, how much time would I give myself? Is that like, okay, hopefully I'm doing that within 2 to 3 months?
Yeah, I mean, it just depends on like how much effort you're willing to put in. If you're, however you're advertising for your business, I'm not sure. It depends on each of you. But however you're advertising to yourself, you need to allocate a certain amount of time to that promotion.
Yes.
Right? So you're advertising yourself, you're getting yourself out there.
Yeah.
If you're only spending an hour a week, like it's going to take you a lot longer to build your clientele up because you're not putting enough time and energy in it, in my opinion.
For sure. But the cool thing is if you have clients through the door, already coming through the door, hopefully they're referring people.
Exactly.
So it's that like compound effect. Right? But I like what you said, like reasonable goals.
Yeah.
Right?
And don't be hard on yourself if you like don't make your goal, because that's going to happen, and then the next month you might overreach your goal, which is even better.
Yeah.
But just be patient with yourself, decide how much time and effort you want to put into each aspect of your goals.
Right.
And then go from there.
For sure. I mean, so you want to make client goals, right? How many clients you want to see. You can make goals like how much money you want to make per week, per month. I always like to do like a per week and a per month.
Okay.
Because, some weeks you're going to be slow and then there's other weeks where you're slammed, so then it kind of like averages out, right? It's not like I have to do 10 every single week, and if I don't, because there's one week where you're going to do 12 or 15, and there's going to be a week where you do 3 or 6.
Yeah, so you look at it 10 a week or 40 a month.
Yes.
Both are great.
Totally.
Yeah. And that gives you the flexibility.
Yes, and then if you wanted to go a step further than that, then you could also give yourself like daily goals. Like, okay, I know I have 3 clients a day. I want to upgrade every single one of them, right? So I want to make an extra $200 just on upgrades, right?
Ooh, yeah, that's good.
Play a game with yourself.
Yeah, it's totally a game.
It's totally a game.
It's totally a game.
Yeah.
Or how about, okay, you're happy with the amount of clients you have.
Okay.
A good goal is sell one product to every client.
Yes. That was always my goal. My goal always, when I was super busy in the treatment room, was I wanted to upgrade all of my clients, and I wanted each one of them to walk out with at least one product in their hand. And, there'd be that one client who doesn't want to buy anything, and then the next client would come in and buy 5 things. And then I'm like, winning.
Exactly.
But that doesn't mean you stop trying with that third client who comes in. You keep it rolling, right? Because I feel like also it's like there's like this momentum, and you kind of get like this, like...
Well, you get confidence.
Yeah, you get a confidence boost, for sure.
So again, it doesn't need to be, if you're seeing 40 clients, it doesn't need to be one product per client. But if you're averaging 40 and there's 40 people, 40 products, 40 people, I think you're still hitting a goal.
Absolutely. I mean, when I had other estheticians working for me, I always would give them a percentage. Remember, Haley would give them a percentage. So, let's say, and that's another thing, if you are a spa owner and you're not giving your employees goals, start doing it now.
Yeah.
Because it is, and have, rewards. Like we'd always do, a pizza party once a month, and we'd go over, what's going on in the business, and if they hit their goal, their retail and their treatment goal, they were going to get a prize, right? They were going to get free product.
Yeah, and it's like that benefits everyone.
Yes.
Yeah, because I mean, if you are a spa owner, a business owner, and you're like, well, I can't really like afford to do a pizza party for my girls or my people if they hit this goal. It's like if you're saving a little bit of the money that you're making from their product sales, from their whatever, and set it aside and then put it back to them with the pizza party or whatever you're doing.
Right.
It's just going to make them want to sell more, right? You're
For sure.
building their morale.
Yes,
and it will benefit you.
Yes, you're investing in your business, you're investing into your employees, you know, and I think those things really help. And then guess what? They're going to go out there and sell more product, which is going to obviously help their paycheck, and it's going to help your paycheck, right? Everyone, it's a win-win.
Mm-hmm.
Yay.
And that's how it should be.
It really is. So, you know, when I had estheticians, we do 20% in retail of their treatment. How do you explain that, Haley?
Are you talking about their treatment?
No. So, okay, let's say...
I'm not even sure where you're going. Once I figure it out, I can help you.
I can't use words, guys. Okay, let's say, you know, Sally is working for me and Sally needs to do $1,000 a week in facial services.
Okay.
Then I'm also going to ask Sally to do 20%
of those services
in retail.
In product sales.
So $200.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's like a really good like baseline for like a new esthetician. Now, when I was pumping out, you know, facials in retail, I was doing 50 to 60% of my treatment services.
Back in products.
Back in products.
Yeah, so if it was $1,000 in services, it was $500 in products.
Yeah, I was pimping out.
Yeah, and that's how you make really good money.
Yes, and it's like, it's very satisfying to do that, and it's exciting because then, you know, your clients are really going to get, like, true results, you know? So, you know, they need the facial, but they really need that home care, too.
Yeah.
And if you can grab them before they walk out the door and go to Sephora, like, they're going to thank you, your skin is going to thank you, and your pocketbook is going to be a little bit fuller.
Yeah, because most likely if they're coming in to get a facial, they're doing some type of care at home, or you should be introducing it to them anyway. So wouldn't it make more sense for them to buy it from you, the expert, than to go to Target and buy the apricot scrub that they should not use?
It's like, ee.
Stab.
Yeah.
Okay. It's horrifying.
It is. We all used it and it's all bad, and you know, people are still talking shit on it and whatever. It's like, okay, enough talking shit on the goddamn apricot scrub. Let's focus on the positive, right? Let's focus on those cranberry enzymes that we can.
That purity.
Yeah, instead of like, okay, I'm gonna go off on a tangent, but like I see so many estheticians now. This has been a trend for years now. That, like, you know, they do this post, like, don't use the apricot scrub, rawr, I hate it, And I see estheticians going into Target and, like, knocking over.
Funny,
it is funny. It's, like, they're so, like, passionate and aggressive about it, but I want to be like, okay, yes, totally agree with you. But wouldn't it be better and, like, more positive and more educational if you said, here is this really great product. Yes, no, you should not use the apricot scrub. Like, bad. Like, you can say that, but use this product, and this is why it's so great, right? We're focusing on the positive, and here comes someone knocking on the door.
It's literally the Kim turn is trying to break in.
Oh, okay, hold on. Let her in. Hold on. Oh, so funny.
I know. We're trying to record.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Come in, Mom.
I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry.
Hi.
It's just every time. Hi. Every time. It's fine. Every time when we record, people
like
come in.
Right. The door opens.
Yeah. Hi.
So funny.
I'm sorry.
We're almost done.
We are almost done.
Sorry. Look at you. Look so dressy, and I like that too.
Thank you.
You can sit in here if you want to. We're just gonna finish recording. There's no chairs anywhere else, or you can sit on Casey's stool or on the bed.
Just finish up.
Okay.
I'll be down here.
Okay.
Okay.
There's a stool in my room. Yeah, get yourself situated.
So funny.
So funny. I knew that was gonna happen.
I knew it was her because I saw her bag.
You saw her glow skincare bag?
I'm like, oh my gosh.
I got two.
The Kim turn's about to break in.
You have 2 glow bags.
2 glow bags.
She's got all her glow bags.
I represent.
Of course you represent. She's ready to send out some pins. It's gonna be a good day. She's getting a facial too. Anyhow.
Like, what were we talking about?
Well, all I was saying is...
Yeah, you go. And then I have something.
Instead of focusing on the negative aspect of the apricot syrup. Like, yes, I don't use that, but focus on the positive, great product that you can offer to them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm always about focusing.
Highlight the good thing.
Yes.
Really quick side note, which I just need to tell you, but you're going to appreciate.
Okay.
Ned and I were grocery shopping, and he needed more sunscreen, and I pointed out a certain brand that I won't name on here, that I go, oh, do you need sunscreen? He goes, no, Casey says I shouldn't use that one, so I'm going to wait and order cosmetics.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. So he's trained. He knows the good and the not so good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you guys can relate. Like, I am that person where, like, I go into my friend's bathroom, I'm like, what is this shit? And I'm, like, throwing it in the trash. Specifically, my friend Christina. It's like, Christina, why are you using this? I was like, I can give you stuff. I'm offended that you didn't ask for my help, right? Or even I've done it to mom.
Yeah.
And dad. Took a shower. Okay, mom and dad redid their bathroom, and so I took a shower in there, and I was like, Mom, who's using the clean and clear? Mom, dad. It's dad. Dad's like, well, I like to shave with it. I'm like, I can get you something better, but you know, if you gotta shave with it, fine.
Yeah. I like that it's foamy or whatever it was.
I'm like, I have 37 million foaming cleansers I could give you, but you know, Dad's particular in a whole other way.
Yeah,
but
we could do an entire podcast on that probably.
We literally could. So, anyhow, focus on the positive rather than the negative. You know, of course that you want to educate your clients, right? But if you're ranting about apricot scrub, that's just giving apricot scrub more press and more. Do you know what I mean? All press is good press, right?
Exactly. That's the saying.
Is that what Kim Kardashian says?
I think a lot of people say that, but Kim K might be one.
I mean, but hello, it works. So it's like if you're still talking about the apricot scrub, people are still buying it because they're hearing you talk about it. You know.
I heard my esthetician talking about apricot scrub. They're missing what you're saying, but they're still buying.
Yes.
Oh man. Okay.
So, anyhow. I'm like, I just got thrown for a loop. But, you know, having those treatment room goals, those service goals, and having retail goals for yourself and for your employees, I think is so important. Because if you don't have goals, then what the heck are you working for? Yes, you could say, oh, I want to be a millionaire. But it's like, well, okay, let's work on some tangible goals, you know, or else you're just going to be saying, I want to be a millionaire for the rest of your life.
That's a good long-term goal. But again, I don't do 5-year goals, so I'm not getting it.
Yeah, I don't do 5-year goals either. I'm like, I'm just trying to make it through this month, and I'm probably going to have 47 million ideas, and maybe one of them will come to fruition. But, I mean, this conversation started because Haley and I were talking about our towels, you know, and we're like, okay, how many do we need to order? Yay. You know, and it's like, for us now we're working in like quarterly goals, right? So it's like we need this many towels for each quarter of the year.
Right.
So you could work in your goals like that. I think that's the cool thing about goals, but also I think it's what makes it feel kind of overwhelming is lots of times people don't know where to start. They're like, should I make a daily goal, a weekly goal, a monthly goal? And then it's like, I don't know, so I just don't do any goals at all.
Yeah. Pick something that feels good for you. Start there, and then you can add more goals later.
Exactly.
You gotta practice goaling.
Practice your goaling. So I'm going to challenge you, if you're working in the treatment room or you're planning on working in the treatment room soon, to have 2 simple goals. Your goals are going to be how many clients per week and how much money per week. And then you're going to times that by 4 for the month.
Perfect.
And go from there. And if you exceed your goals in the first month, then like, hell yeah.
Get yourself a pizza party.
Get yourself a cauliflower crust pizza party.
But seriously.
No, honestly.
Like, treat yourself.
Treat yourself. Because
we're big fans.
We are, because what are you working so hard for? You know? I mean, for me and for you, it was a lot of different things. It was so I could get my nails done, and so I could buy a house, and so I didn't have to worry about money, you know?
Right.
And I think for a lot of you, it's going to be different. It might be so you can save up, you know, to start your own product line, or to get a bigger space, or maybe it is to buy a house or start a family. Like, that's the cool thing, I think. Have the goal, right, of like how much money you're going to make and how many clients you're going to see, but also like what are you going to do with with it?
The goal should somehow apply to your life. Yeah.
You know, so if your goal is to make your own cold rollers, then call us, because I'm staring at these cold rollers, and we do private label.
Yes, we do.
Let's talk about that for 2 seconds before
Okay.
we go give the Kim Turn her facial.
Right. Yeah, so we have private label.
Yes.
So that means if you like cold rollers, for example, and you want a cold roller that has your logo or your name or your Pantone or whatever it is, your slogan,
Yeah.
we will help you make that happen.
We will make that happen. So we do custom colors, custom designs, custom boxes for the mini cold rollers, for the big cold rollers, for the headbands and washcloths, and for the serum bags.
Right.
So if you're interested in that and you're like, Casey, I don't know where to start. I want to make these, but I don't know what to do. Call us, because we have it all dialed in, and we can help you with everything from the design to the packaging. Like, we've streamlined it, and like, it's actually really fun for
Yeah.
us.
And when Casey says call us, she means
Oh, yeah.
do not call us.
We don't even have a phone number.
Definitely email us. You can email me, and I can get you on the right track. It's glow@glowskincarela.com. I'm going to tell you one more thing.
Yeah.
Is the minimum.
Okay.
There is a 300 unit minimum for private label.
Yes.
If you want 6 cold rollers, consider wholesaling first.
Yes. Okay, let's give them some more numbers really quick, because I feel like people get confused. So we have wholesale pricing on the shop.
Yes.
But wholesale pricing doesn't start until 15 cold rollers, 15 headbands, 15 whatever it is, right? So units of whatever product, then it goes to wholesale pricing. Right?
Yeah.
So the same thing with the private label, since we're customizing these with custom colors, custom everything. Oh my god, the door, you guys.
It's not me.
Can you get it?
Yeah.
Or
I can get it.
no, it's fine. This is insane though.
Hi.
Just have one for you guys.
Okay, thanks.
Awesome. Have a good day.
Like, we're gonna have to figure something else out.
We need to it's just this time of day apparently. I don't know.
I don't know either. And like extra today.
Extra today. Sorry, guys.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. I know.
Anyhow, I don't even know what I was saying. But basically, when we're creating private label products, we can't just print one purple cold roller and call it a day. It's a
No.
minimum of 300, unfortunately. That's just how life and manufacturing works.
Mhm.
So, but the cool thing is, we can do it for anybody.
Yeah.
And you can have your logo and all your cute things on the cold rollers. If you're interested in doing it, I would really highly recommend doing the mini cold rollers.
Same.
They're a fan favorite.
Mhm.
So we've done a couple of the minis, we've done like a couple of the large cold rollers and a headband and washcloth, but really the minis I feel like are where it's at. They're
Yeah.
so darn cute.
Yeah, they're really cute, not as expensive.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a little more information on what private label is versus wholesale.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So again, if you want to order some, email Haley. Haley, give them your email one more time.
Yeah, you can email me at glow@glowskincarela.com, and I can get you started with some more information or help answer any questions you may have.
Perfect. All right, you guys, we are off to go work with the Kim Turn, give her a facial, open all these packages with all these people knocking on our door. Make sure to follow me at Glow Skincare LA.
You can also follow Skin in the City at skin.and.city.
And make sure, if you love us, to write us a review on iTunes. It takes 2 seconds. Screenshot it, and you're going to email it to magazine@glowskincarela.com, and the Kim Turn is going to be sending you some stickers or some pins or a love note.
Yeah.
People have been getting their pins, their Awaken Manolo Blahnik pins, and they are just so cute. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go check out our Instagram. We made a whole reel about the shoes. They're so cute.
So fun.
So check that out. Write us a review. We love you guys, and we'll see you next week.
Have a good week.
All right.
Oh my gosh, that was the most
That was-
distracting episode of my
I
life.
know. We have to figure something out. Okay, so we'll just do a pre-roll.
Yeah, I'm like, we don't really need to do an intro and an outro when it's just
No,
us, right?
no.
Okay. What do you want on the pre-roll?
Well, I was gonna do the membership, but I feel like we talked about
We
it.
did talk about it.
The subscription?
That's what I was thinking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
I can open it up.
okay. Do I do the stop and go?
Yeah, I feel like we've been liking that.
Okay, ready?
This week's episode is brought to you by Glow Skincare's towel subscription.
I'm trying to think.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a busy esthetician, then you know you're always in need of fresh new towels.
And what's better than having them delivered directly to your door?
These towels cover the face, neck, and décolleté with the softest microfiber you have ever felt. Actually, they're so soft, my friend Tess called them like butter and velvet. I am obsessed with that. Do you know?
I think I just want to say that they're like the cheapest they've ever been.
Yeah, right now they're the cheapest they've ever been.
Right now, these towels are available for subscription at the cheapest they've ever been.
Literally, you guys, the cheapest. So all you need to do is go to glowskincarela.com. You're going to shop the towel subscription and you're going to sign up and you're going to thank me later when you have fresh towels delivered to your door every single month. Say again, go to glowskincarela.com and use code anniversary10.
Yeah.
Okay. Because we're still celebrating the anniversary?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ready?
Mm-hmm. Again, you can go to glowskincarela.com, shop towels, and then you can even use code anniversary10 for 10% off your order.
Enjoy.
Perfect.
Okay. That's it, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I think I emailed you. It's like I wanted to make a graphic that says like butter and velvet.
Yes, you did.
Okay.
I'm like, that's cute.
Isn't that cute?
I will make something cute with that.
What did we call this? Facial.
Foreplay.
We'll see what she says.
What Mom says?
No, what's her name? Kate?
Oh, Kate, yeah.
Hello.
Hi. That was the most
We were trying to finish before
of our life.
And I was early.
I know. I was like,
we started.
I had a
recording-
feeling.
Yeah, of course, because it's nice. I thought I'll just get going now.
Yeah.
Because I didn't. I was going to make a stop, and then I decided I didn't want to make a
That's
stop.
okay.
We should have started like a few
And
minutes
if you
sooner.
text me, I would have just sat in the car.
No,
I
it's
know.
fine.
I saw you walk up, and I saw the little bag. I was like, she's gonna pound on the door and start yelling at us, and then you did.
Hello.
Yeah, it's me. Let me in. Like, oh god.
It's the mother.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not a stranger. Let me in.
we're still recording.
Are you?
No.
This.
Oh.
Oh. Oh my god, that's
down.
gonna be. That's
Everyone
gonna be.
wants to see the Kim turn.
Well, shoot, they already
Hey.
got her when she was walking
Wait.
in.
You're famous, Mom.
Infamous.
Okay, say bye.
Bye.